everyone. This week's vlog is going to be a little different, like I said last week, because I'm introducing a little experiment that I'm going to do. It's called Project Selfie. So here's the thing. One of the things I've struggled with in my life has been confidence. That's in my appearance, in, I don't know, standing up in front of classes and doing presentations, or just, when I go out and with my friends and I'm dressed up. And confidence is an issue sometimes, and I know it's an issue a lot of people have, and I know that lots of people can tell you every day how beautiful you are, or how wonderful you are, or clever, or anything, any good quality that they've noticed, they could tell you every day. But if you don't feel it yourself, then it doesn't really sink in. It doesn't get through. Like, you appreciate the nice comment, but if you're not feeling it, if that's not how you feel about yourself, it's just not there. And if you try and express that you're not feeling that about yourself, then good people tend to cheer you up and do everything they can, which is lovely and appreciated. But a comment you quite often get is, "We should just have more confidence." And you think, well, yes, I should. Yes, that would be helpful. But how? Where does it come from? How am I supposed to just magically conjure this burst of confidence you say I need to have? And when you ask, quite often people don't have an answer for you. So this whole project, I'm essentially trying to provide an answer. It's an experiment to see if it works as a possible answer for some people, because not everything works for everyone. One bit of advice I've had before is, well, just act confident, and then you'll just end up being it. Which it might work for some people, but personally it's not a piece of advice I would want to carry forward, because I know from experience that pretending to be something you're not can backfire and bring you crashing to the ground and make you feel worse than you did before. So, not that. Not from me. Anyway, if it works for you, that's great. You go and being confident. But it doesn't work for me. Something that I feel does sort of work is when I need a confidence boost, because I'm not always swimming in self-doubt. I'm not that kind of person. But it's sort of every now and then I'll just get hit with this wave of self-doubt for no reason whatsoever. So when I need that extra push to feel better about myself, I would quite often just dress up. Put more effort into whatever I'm wearing, and my hair and my makeup that day. And because then I will go out somewhere and someone will notice the effort and then compliment me, and then that gives me a little ego boost, and that works. It's good. But I find that it can be temporary, because I don't make that much effort every day. I'm not one of those people. I can't do it. It's too much effort. So it is helpful and does give me a boost of confidence, but it's not permanent. I don't feel that every day. And I've made every attempt in my life to try and be more confident. I force myself to do things that make me uncomfortable so that I become comfortable with them. And I used to not dress up at all, and I started doing that. And what I found is I always been more confident when I feel comfortable with something, which makes sense when you think about it. Like, for instance, with the dressing up and going out. When I first started doing it, I wasn't really interested, so it was more my friends picking out outfits for me and putting their makeup on me and doing my hair, and I could look in the mirror and say, yes, I look nice, people will appreciate my appearance. But I didn't, because it didn't feel like me, because I hadn't done it, I wasn't entirely comfortable, so that even though I knew I looked nice, the confidence wasn't coming through. But then once I started sort of going shopping for my own dresses, picking out things that I liked, things that felt like me, and doing my own makeup and my own hair, so I was still dressing up and going out, but I felt more comfortable because it was me, because it was my zone. And I feel like that's just an important factor, being comfortable with yourself, how you are, which is how I came up with this idea. Basically, we have a look at a photo and just, even though you knew you looked nice that day, as soon as you see the photo you think, I don't want people to see this photo, it's awful. Or like, I've had lots of experiences where I've dressed up and thought I looked amazing, and then thought, oh, so I'll take a selfie, and then I did, and then I looked at it and thought, yeah, no, I'm not posting that, no. So here's the challenge. 3 rules you have to follow, really simple. 1, for 28 days in a row, you need to post a selfie on some sort of social media. And rule 2, no filters. I know Instagram is tempting, I really do. Those filters do make you feel better, but no filters. That's just no. It's about being who you are and becoming comfortable with who you are, how you are. So no filters. And sort of as an extension of that, rule number 3 is take the selfie however you are that day. Don't dress up for the selfie. If you have a lazy day where you're just in your pajamas and doing nothing, take the selfie. Do it. Just get it out there. And that's it. 3 rules. Easy to remember. So I'm going to be following these rules and taking a selfie every day and sharing it on my Instagram and my Twitter if you want to follow that. And it's basically to see if I become more comfortable with the process of doing it and posting it, and see if I feel more comfortable with how I look and how I am, and see if I gain any confidence through that. And it may seem vain to focus solely on confidence in your appearance, but I feel that if you manage to take a step forward in becoming more confident in one aspect of your life, then that's one step towards becoming more confident in all aspects of your life, which is, generally a good thing. And so that's it. That is the challenge. So that is what I'm going to do now. I've just got my phone. Oh, got it. Okay. And in the interest of being natural and following rule number 3, I actually always put makeup on for my videos, despite the fact that I don't normally wear makeup during the day, and not regularly anyway. So in the interest of keeping things natural, I'm actually gonna take my makeup off before I take this picture. Yeah, all natural. So let's just get Instagram up. Wrong camera. Selfies are not my thing. Okay. most people do it. There you go, that'll do. And remember, normal, no filters. Okay, I'll add my tags in a second. That's all I've got for you today, so if you're joining the project, please use the hashtag Project Selfie, and I would look, you know, if you leave me a link to your Instagram or Twitter, and I'll quite happily follow you to see how you're doing. And in 4 weeks' time, I will post like a results vlog on how I did and whether it worked. And until then, next week we've got an ordinary vlog. So I will see you next week.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Woo!
Yeah, I had this whole thing scripted, and reading through it, it's like, nah, just wing it.